Okay, let's see. No, not that one. Oh, game capture. There you go. Okay, let's see. Let's pull the playlist. Not that playlist. You know, that works. Here we come. Oh, I forgot the Scooby-Tober update was here. Ooh. Thank you, Zod. I am winning. That is true. Frick. Wait, it's free? No, that's once you purchase it, right? There's no way they just gave it to you free. No shot. How you doing, Zod? I appreciate it. Have a good evening. How did I get this FPS GPU thing in my top right corner? How do I undo that? Really yogurt. Leave. I don't, what? Huh? Wait. Do we think this Scooby-Doo DLC gives us new... Wait, do we think that gives us new houses? Wait. Let's see. I just typed in house, and the first thing that popped up is House Flipper 2. The second thing that popped up is Femboy Futa House, which I'm not even gonna bother clicking on. Actually, I'm gonna click on it because I don't think anything's gonna happen, because I think I have my settings to block that stuff. Please block it, please block it. Nope, didn't block it, didn't block it, didn't block it! Why didn't it block it? Do I not have any of my settings on? Where the frick are my settings? One sec. Where do I put my own settings? Mature content, there we go. Manage filtering, yes please. Include the following. Oh wow, I had frequent nudity in adult-only sexual content. Clicked. Yeah, we're gonna unclick that. Some nudity, sure. But no, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Okay, so is it saved now? Let's see if it's saved. Okay, store, mature content, clicked. Okay, so now when I type it in, it should block it. It doesn't even show up. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know when I changed that. Okay, let's see. I think I'll wait for it to be on sale, but we will definitely get this Scooby bundle at some point. Like, we need the Scooby bundle. There could be so many more houses that we could, My friend just texted me. Wait, if you had decided Benny's fate by talking with him and then killing him? What the frick? That could have saved me so much! Sadness. Okay, let's see. Okay, so how do we do the Zelda one on the other side? I wish I could copy this entire side and just paste it on the other one. That would make my life so much easier. Like, legitimately. It would make things so much easier if they would let me do that. But of course they ain't gonna let that happen. Okay. Let's see. Nope. Come on. Place, place, place. Here we go. Here we go. Can I grab that now? Wait, can I put a ladder on top of this? I thought I had to do the chip thing for sexist dude first. That'll make sense to anyone who isn't watching the New Vegas playthrough. Oh, come on. Okay, can I need to get rid of this block. Actually, what? This is what we can do. We can buy stairs. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got that. Is there anything else I want to fix while we're up here? Can I change any of... Can I change the roofing? Can I paint the roofing? Ooh, wait. Just by yellow. I can. Frick. Okay. Now I gotta decide what I actually want to do. I was afraid I'd take fall damage. I forgot this is freaking house flipper. You don't take fall damage. I mean, I still can't change the outer part of the roof. So that has to stay that color. Unless I can do change style on the roof. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay. You know, I'm gonna remove that. Okay. Which song is this? Okay, that's why I don't know it. Okay, let's get rid of that. I know this one. This one's obvious. Don't sell the frickin' roof, please. Okay, let's get rid of the weeds. Okay, I need to, once again, get rid of all of these outcroppings, because Triforce doesn't have that. Okay. And then that. There we go. Perfect. Very nice. My friend just texted me that I've made a grave mistake. With my playthrough of New Vegas. Wilp. Interesting. I'm sorry, they kept women as slaves. Like, I think I was gonna friggin' be friends with them? Like, frick no. That doesn't make me feel confident. When your friend who's very easygoing texts you, you have made a grave mistake in your playthrough. I'm sure it's fine. There's no way that the good guys. It's not possible. Okay. Okay, what type of wood is this? Stained mahogany. Where's American walnut? That's what this one is, right? Yeah. Okay, so we need stained mahogany. That's not, I don't think that's... Oh, that is how you spell it. Okay, cool. Okay. Maybe I should have purchased that with, planks. Instead of just being solid. Cut pattern size. That's not the right one, right? Wait, also... Oh, I thought they were gonna let me change the color. Doing pretty well, Kyle. How are you? My friend just texted me that I have made a grave mistake in my decision to wipe out the sexist jerks in New Vegas. So I'm slightly concerned, and they also think I overwrote all of my saves prior to that. But I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Look, if the sexist people holding women as slaves are the good guys, I don't want to be a part of it. You can beat that game by killing everyone? Yeah, nice. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Alright, and then we purchase. Maybe we'll do a remake soon. One that doesn't crash. That doesn't look right. How do they have it on the other side? Yes, you move so slowly. I completely agree with that. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's just like, let me run, please. Even if I have to mash a button multiple times. Yeah, we'll try this. You like that better? That's better. I think. And then what if we do that? You know, we're just gonna try out different things. Nah, man. Look how long. Guys, that would have to be taken from, like, the giant, like, cedar wood trees. That's too much. That's too much. What's the difference? Unless the joints are just really clean. See, no, I don't think there's any joints on that one. Yeah, we're just taking from... We gotta do the brick one. I think we gotta do the brick. I think this is a... Pretty sure this is probably one of them with vocals, so we'll skip it because it'll probably get muted. There we go. Alright. Ooh, there's a colorful triangle marble tiles. Fancy. But yeah, how are you doing, Kyle? Let's try it like this. Let's try it like that, except we have the rotation there and the cut pattern size. Let's try that. Got that wood from redwood. We cut down the redwood trees. No. I needed to have a more obvious joint. That sounds interesting. How about you? Ah! We're not using redwoods here. It's mahogany. Mahogany trees don't get that big. I don't think. You know, that's freaking fine. Oh, well, yeah, I already fixed it on that side as well. Alright. And then we got... Yep, we got gold on the outside. Truthfully, I think to match with kind of like the Zelda feel, we're already going to have like a giant Triforce. I don't think the roof needs to be Triforce colored. I think we can change it to... I think we can make it green. Like a forest green. Maybe a bit darker. Let me think. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay. Either we can have... So we do R. Duplicate. That. Paint. Just you. Close. Let's go darker. Eh? Maybe even... See if that shows, turns out more brown or yellow. Let's see. Oh, that's it. That's it. Right there. Perfect juxtaposition between the green, the brown, and the yellow. That's a good transition. That's have so much flooring. Okay. Alright, well, now I need to freaking copy this again. Duplicate. Purchase. There you go. You know, we're just gonna keep that one here because there's a possibility I accidentally F up the flooring again. It's not likely, but it is slightly possible. Okay. Now we gotta make the Triforce on this side. Okay. Will that just fall to the ground? No, that's not a cell. Will it just fall to the ground? Yes. Does it like knock over? No, it doesn't have any of those kind of physics. Okay, keep that. I'm gonna grab you. Actually, no, we're gonna do something first. We need to place a door directly across from it so we can get the exact size right again. Is it already directly across? This is the question. So, okay, yeah, so if we say that should be 2 blocks in from the left. 1, 2, 3. What if we try this, actually? Okay, there we go. We do that. These are different sized doors. This is ridiculous. What were they thinking? It's not even close. Okay, so first, probably sell. Alright, now we do R, duplicate, mine. Okay, but that's still the same size. That wouldn't have changed anything, right? Am I just dumb? Confusion? Okay, so that one's over 1. What about you? And you, okay, I got it. Look bigger than it is. Well, see, the bricks I was placing just made it a straight line. Okay, so what it looks like needs to happen is that, because I just need to get this right so that way, because this way I figure out exactly where to place the triangle based on the shape. It was already difficult enough for me to get the 1, and I need to make sure it's like pretty much identical. Okay, yeah. That's the issue. I could, instead of moving this door, I could just move this door. And then we just gotta redo, like, half a step. Okay, and now if we do this. Perfect. Perfect, okay. Perfectly in line. But I don't like it. It's not in the middle. It's not in the middle of the triangle. Wait. Technically, we don't need a door back here. Technically, we can just get rid of the door. So it doesn't actually have to be directly across. So we will move you, sell you, and then we're going to move you one more over that way. And we're going to fill you with brick. And despite the fact that that's going to look weird from inside because you're going to have a non-centered door. What we can do now is we can perfectly match what we have over here. All right, so where does black start? Go straight, turn right, you go. Okay, do you have a pen and paper? I think I do. I do. Okay, perfect. Has to be exact. 1, 2, 3. Actually, there we go. 1, 6. Okay, so door, row 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, row 1 starts when you get to 7. 7 is the start. Okay. Row 2. Nine is the start. Row 3. 11's the start. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thirteen's the start. Is it by 2 each time? It looks like it's by 2 all the way until you get to... all the way until you get to what row? Actually, let me do... until you get to row 9. Row 9 is where it changes. Row 9 goes 1, 1, 1, close, up, line. Okay. And then we're not going to worry about the other side right this second. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to do R, copy, get me some black paint. Xenoblade Chronicles main theme. Okay, so now we're going to be looking out this side. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, 9. Should be gap in 2, 2. Okay. Until we get to row 9, which is going to be, let's do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Alright. So that's going to be row 9. That's where the gap of 2 stops, and it goes down to the gap of 1. Okay, so go back over here and grab the scaffolding. And then I walk so slow when I have scaffolding. I don't know why. It's not like it's large or anything. Oops. Fudge me. I was trying to figure out how to get the FPS off my... Alt R. Oh, well, frick. I just turned off the game for almost nothing. Okay, well. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't want to play House Flipper anyway. Do we think it's saved at all? It's a good thing I wrote this stuff down. Well, I guess we'll see what's saved. Please, 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 please. Okay, okay. Got stuff saved. Whew, okay. Duplicate. Get over to this side. Very happy that that's saved. And there we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There we go. I can count, guys, I swear. Okay, so when it gets up to this point, we start going up by 1. That's the first one, that's a level 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 2. Skip 2. 2. 2. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of those doors anyway. Because there's no longer a balcony. So it's not exactly the ideal location to have doors. And, except for the cinema, because that one's just a crazy house. So that one does have a door that's gonna lead down to nothing. Okay, so we need to grab the scaffolding. Like, frick, I'm buying more scaffolding. Can we walk through the house with it? There's no way they'll let me do that, right? That'd be incredibly inconvenient. Excuse me, guys. Coming through. Coming through. Don't mind me. Gotta close the door. Scaffolding wouldn't fit otherwise. Okay. That's really dumb. I love it. Okay, let's see. Alright, now we're gonna do this. We're gonna grab you. Okay, so that's gonna be 1. 2's right there. Screw this, we're selling this right now. There you go. Come on. 2. I need to be able to count. Skipping squares because there's a window isn't helpful. Okay, there, and then we do skip 2 again. And this is the point at which I start skipping 1, 3, 4. And then we go all the way across. I think that's how it goes. And it doesn't have to be perfectly a match, but getting it close to it would be really helpful. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Oh. Alright. 2. Alright. I guess we can do the other side now. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab some yellow. I don't know why I freaked out like that. It's not like I can't just grab more black paint. But I don't know that gaps are only 2 steps. Involuntary reactions. Nope, there we go. If we just get the outside part done today, I'll be happy, honestly. Okay. Wait, I can also make it bigger. I forgot about that. No, I fudged up. No. Fix it. There you go. Got it. Alright, so we got all those. We're gonna sell that. Now I'm gonna grab more paint. Where's the yellow? There it is. Okay. There we go. Now for the left side. And to break up all the stuff that's up there. Oops, I missed. Fired, and I missed. Fired again, and I missed. Come on, give me the last one, please. Last one? That's not even the last one. There's still one more. Frick. Come on! Fudge! There you go. Got it. Okay, then we're gonna need stairs to get to the top again. Okay. Alright, now break this. Oh, you need to get like 2 different rows. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And now we grab some paint. Actually, no. Now we grab the entire paint. We already have paint up here, too. Forgot about that. Where's the black end? Up. Can we go? Can I go up? Up. Well, frick. Alright, maybe that's close enough. Okay, let's go down. Okay. I missed a spot. There you go. All the way over there. Up. Now more yellow. Frick, I fell down again. Frick, fell down again. What the frick? Was it because of you? It's not because of you. What else is blocking you from being a decent freaking ladder? Honest question. What else is blocking you from doing your job and being a ladder? Alright, there we go. Oh. Okay, did I get it all? Okay. I think I got it all. Perfect. Let's go take measurements for the other side. That's not it. Okay. How's that? Wrong way. Okay, that's better. The other one, the planks were too short. So the planks were too large. Okay. Okay, now that we're back here. Okay. Left side. Let me get my pen back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Row 2 is 8. Row 3, 9. Row 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I guess 3 is 10. What? Now I'm confused. I'm confusing myself now. You know, actually, we can do it this way. Screw how many black there is. Going from the left, there is 6 yellow, 8 yellow, 9 yellow, 11 yellow, 13, 14, 15, 17, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Alright, so we, instead of counting the blacks, we counted the yellows. That might make it a bit easier. Or maybe more difficult. Who the frick knows? Okay. Let's see. Alright, so it is 6 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and then we're at the dead end. So maybe I counted wrong, but I mean that seems about right. I might have counted wrong towards the final few rows of the first one, towards the very end. Because wait, how many blocks are there actually? This will actually tell me if I'm right or wrong, because it should be the exact same number. 22. Okay, no, that's right. I don't know what the frick my counting was doing, but it sure wasn't counting right. But, you know, it's fine. Alright. No! Fudge me! When I need to fix it, I need to fix it there. Yeah, 17, 19, 21. Oh, it's lightning. Oh no, that's just the game glitching out. That's fine. That's all on a normal day. Okay, where's my yellow? There we go. No! Fudge me. I knew going in with a big roller was a bad idea. But I did it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was only 6. Seven, 8. Okay, and then we do. Okay, there we go. Nine. One. Pretty sure that one's supposed to be 1. And then you do the 2. It's not going to be perfect. I need to stop obsessing over. It's not going to be a perfect triangle because we're doing it out of freaking squares. It's just not going to happen. Gosh dang it, that's not going to stop me from trying. Okay. Hey, Harming, how are you? Okay. Trying to make a triangle out of squares is going swimmingly. Also, it's nighttime. I should really... There we go. Mid-morning. Okay. Let there be light! So true. I was like, wow, I'm just making this even more difficult for myself for absolutely no reason. Okay. Alright, and now... let's grab some yellow. Fudgers, it says the yellow isn't empty. What do you mean that we have no more yellow? I called bull. I would just like to say that this is baloney. There was clearly yellow in that bucket. Up. There we go. Alright, what do we think? Let's see how... Oh, also missed a spot. Missed a spot. Okay. Yeah, right side looks good. Okay, so this is what I have on the left side. I have a gap of 2, 1, 2 again, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. If we're doing the difference in blacks between rows from left to right. So let's compare that to the one on the other side. Because I'm not a perfectionist. How does this one look so much better? 2, 1. Oh. Oh. Okay. So the first gap for this side is 2, and then we move over into 1. Up. 3, 1, up, 1. So starting at the end, it should be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. How does that differ from what I have? 2, 1, 2 is matches. That's the same. 2, 1, 2, 2 is the same. Okay. We're just doing comparison. Make the best triangle we can. At the very least, make them freaking symmetrical triangles to each other. 2, 1, 2. 2. That matches. 2, 1, 2, 2. 1. Done. Okay, this is where it falls apart. I have a 1 gap here. It's supposed to be a 2 gap. Okay, which means then you're 1. This would be 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. And then why don't these add up? This is what my brain isn't understanding. My brain's like, why you no match? Okay, so you go straight across. It's 1 square. It touches barely the corner. Hi, Demars. How are you? 2, 2, 2, 2. Teach you dance to something 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I know. I feel like I'm like trying to memorize like the Rubik's Cube algorithm. Can't dance with a dang. Took it for many years in elementary school. Still can't dance. I do not have rhythm. I've been told I slow dance like a stick. Because I'm just that... I'm basically a free-flowing individual. I'm very purposeful with my moves. So like the languid dance style was never really mine. Now, if you want short and choppy, I'm your girl. Okay. Can I get closer? I need to get... Frick. This is art. Thank you, Demars. Alright. Okay, so what it's gonna do is it's gonna do... How many squares is that? Is that 1 square? Tell if it's 1 square or 2. Let's get closer. I need you to let me get closer, please. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Crouch. Bruh. Fudger! Actually, we don't need this one anymore. We got up top fixed. Okay, so we're gonna do R, cell. We're gonna grab a new staircase. We're just gonna go directly across. Alright. And now we're gonna grab paint. Alright. It's 2. There we go. So just go 1 gap. Like, there's no way that they're different sizes, right? That just doesn't make sense. That just wouldn't make sense. Why would these faces be different? They're the exact same triangle. They should be able to be equal. There should be the exact same area on this side as the other opposite side. And the doors are aligned. I double checked that. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. I think I know what to do. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down. 25. Okay, right there. 12. It is 12 spots to get from the left side of the door to the furthest left corner. A line or two bigger? You mean this one up here? I was trying, we pretty much got it out so that, let me try this real quick, and if we can't do that, then we can try and like maybe extend the black a bit. That could work. Alright, right now we're gonna grab this, and we're going to say, go 12 here. The cubes are off. This is unacceptable. Thank you. You guys understand how I spent 45 minutes putting counters together so that they aligned perfectly without seams in Fallout 4. They would just clip into each other, and then they weren't perfectly aligned, and I was trying to make a straight line for an all-you-can-eat buffet, and it was a struggle. Okay, okay, so if we're doing that, but we also didn't see how high up it is. That's also important. The top triangle on the other side you're working on right now is smaller, you think? Okay, we'll figure that out right now, actually. Because we got 12. Okay. 24. It is supposed to be 24 high. Let's see. If that's true, that could fix the mistake, even though the right side is perfectly matched. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. That doesn't make sense. $12. Huh? 24. 23. 24. Okay, that does match. That does match. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ooh, that had me scared for a second. Okay. Which means that, we're just gonna grab a random color to help us with this. Pink. Sure. Alright. This is the line. But that's not 24. That's what I'm not getting. If this is supposed to be the top edge, is our roof just misaligned? The game wouldn't do that to me, right? The game likes me. Right, game? Right? $11 from the left. Game, you wouldn't do this to me. You enjoy my company and don't want me to lose my mind. Oh, you fudger. It's 24. The full length. I'll bet you this is 23. I'll bet you it's a different size. Worse, it's 22. You fudger! No wonder I can't get it to match. How is that even possible? You guys misaligned the roof when you added it. Exactly, Damaris, exactly. Okay. Well, frick it, I guess. We'll have to gerrymander our own... Not gerry. We'll have to just... What we got? No gerrymandering, but we're gonna finagle our way into making a triangle. Okay, so they both need to end up top. I think I can get away with having the yellow start a block lower than on the right side. I don't think I can get away with much more than that. I say as if anyone's going to be staring at this. Okay, go down, down, no, down, 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 down. Bruh. Alright, where's the black paint? It's so difficult to paint on here. The control for like the paintbrush is certainly interesting. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. That is way too steep. That is a hot second too steep. Okay. Crouch. Fudge. Is it easier for me to do this with my frickin' PS4 controller? Oops, sorry, try plugging in and see if that's better. Okay, R2. No, that changes size. Oh, R2. I was holding R1. That would do it. Oh wait, it's so much frickin' easier. What the frick? Okay, controller's the way to go. Wait, this is so much simpler. Okay, get more paint. Okay, do that. Then we're gonna need yellow. Because, is it what? It's supposed to be at the end that they start going on one by ones? Up, up. I said up. Fudger. Buddy. My buddy old pal, please. Or not. Or, you know, you can not have mercy. That's fine, too. I don't really care that much. Yep. It's fine by me. It's not like I wanted to paint a perfect triangle. Wait. 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 Oh! Let's do. Now if we do, what's the buttons? There we go. R. Alright. Sell, sell, sell. Oh no, I left the stairs up there. No. Okay. Okay, I think that actually looks pretty good. I think the left side actually looks more triangle-y than the right side. Not gonna lie. Okay, see what it looks like on the other side. Yeah, I'm thinking we could do like a little bit, something a little bit different, but for now this is okay. One sec. Is my connection dropping? Yes, it is. Glare. Glare. Anson is watching. Okay, let me go grab my charger real quick. Hi, Mikey boy. Don't give me that look, Anson. You love me. You love me. You say as you're wrapped up in your blanket, on your pillow, on my bed. Sorry, your bed. My apologies. Okay. Frames, do you mind? This is not exactly a high-tech game. You can do this, buddy. Internet, I believe in you. It'll probably fix itself in just a minute. Okay, but now we need to get rid of this door. I guess we don't technically need to get rid of it, but we should probably put it back where it actually was, which was here. Which, you know, that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, and which means we also need more yellow. Whoops. I love accidentally selling something I'm gonna need again. It's my favorite thing. It's like going to the store and getting something, and then remembering you needed something else when you get back. I still need to get rid of the stairs. Okay, I was like, we're gonna take some stairs to get up to the stairs to sell the stairs. There we go. Alright, we will keep some black and... Is that empty? I think that's empty, actually. We will keep some black and yellow paint out here, though, for when we decide to touch this up and see if we can get it a bit more perfect. Okay, let me actually just turn on that. Let's see. Oh, connection's back. Okay, we're good. I wish music... I was like, wow, it's really quiet. I don't have my earbud in. No! Okay. Let's see. So we got Triforce out here. We got a nice, like, wooden style, transitioning to, like, a golder outer lay, and then, like, blending in with the forest to give it a real Zelda feel. Now, what the frick do we do to the inside? That's the real question. Also, why are there moths? The fact that there are moths, I'm just like, why? We still have moths in the murder house, too, and I'm just like, I don't know why you're here. I've cleaned up the house. Okay, I guess I haven't cleaned up everything in the house, but that's because there's, like, some really cool, like, bear prints and, like, claw marks that I want to leave. It really adds to, like, the murder aesthetic. Okay. So maybe that's why there's still moths? You don't know. Alright. I mean, we could do one for each, like, Zelda room if we wanted to. Or we could just make this a video game house, but that seems a bit typical. I mean, this is literally just a giant Triforce house. I'm thinking. I'm open to ideas. Of course I can't duplicate that because it's old wood. Okay, I have a bad idea. I have a bad idea. I have a bad idea. Hold. Okay, now save image. Add it in so you guys can see what we're working with. Show. Get the image. Hanging from the rafters. Staring down upon anyone who enters. I mean, if we're gonna put a moon anywhere, it's gonna be here. And then this can be the sky, the purplish sky behind it. And then so this room, main room, can be Majora's Mask, which means we can do some funky crud with it. Okay, we're gonna put the moon over by Anson. Actually, no, we're gonna put the moon in the sky where it belongs. Like, if anyone comes in and asks what's with the moon in the sky, just ask what they're talking about. There is no moon in the sky. It's fine. Okay. Okay, so to do that, how much room I got? It'd be really funny. Actually, no, we can't do anything from the outside because the outside is just the Triforce. What's up here? There is a room up here. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to build, of course. I think first, though, we're gonna paint the walls the color we want for Majora, which is just gonna be a dark navy blue for the night sky. Wait, actually, there might be a star. There might be a constellation. Wallpaper? I feel like there was one that was a bit more clean than that. There we go, that's better. Okay, so obviously the stars need to be white, navy blue. Okay. Okay, so we can only make them bigger, we can't make them smaller. Okay, let's try that. 2, 3. Alright. Oh, I mean, that's not what I meant to do, but whatever, it's fine. I don't care, it's fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... What does the clock tower look like again? Let's see. Oh yeah, we're not making that. No, that is way too detailed. That's not happening. We can at least make a circle with eyeballs for a moon. That clock tower is way too detailed. No shot. This does mean I probably need another ladder. Or just stairs, actually. Probably just stairs. Because I can never quite figure out how to use the ladder, which is definitely a me problem, but oh well. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We can have a tingle room! Wait, no, the tingle room needs to be the bathroom, right? It has to be the bathroom. Yeah, the tingle room is the bathroom, hands down. Okay. Oh, frick, that's not what I meant to do. Actually, that does kind of work with it, though. That actually does kind of work. Okay. Alright, go down, get more. Alright. Down. Over. Perfect. Wait. Oh no. If I change the interior, that changes the entire roof on the outside. Okay, so we can't place stars on this. That's fine. That's fine. That's annoying, but it's fine. Question is, do I make this wall also? I think I do. That goes all the way up. No, I think we full send. We full send this main exterior area being the full moon in Clocktown. We can't just go in like with half of a plan. We can't do this half butt. We gotta full send. It's either all or nothing. Go up. Perfect. Let me in! Let me in! Okay, there we go. Alright, and then... What's that? Oh, dirt. Not in my house. Okay. Got that. Very nice. We cannot change the sides. That's okay. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work there. What's in here? Nah. What if I block this off? Wait. What if I make stairs that instead of going to the left over here, they just go straight up? So we can get rid of this. And then we can have the full thing right there. Wait. We can add an attic thingy. We can add an attic thingy to get us up there. Attic. To get us to the second floor. It's going the wrong way. One sec. Let me in. Very inconvenient. Perfect. Okay, and then we do. Okay, well, first we sell you. Okay, now we're going to build. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Now was an accident. What if that's gonna stick out? That better not stick out of the roof. I'll be very unhappy if it does. So don't do that, game. Actually, I kind of regret building it like this. Because we can make this clock tower, and then this is when you come up out the stairs for clock tower, this is where Majora is. Majora is in this room ready to fight, except it's a bedroom. So I'm not sure, actually, the implications of that. You know what? Screw it, we're sending it. So yeah, we can make... this area. Yeah, and then this juts out as clock tower. Okay. Is it gonna be freaking perfect? No. But, you know. You do the best with what you got. Okay. Okay, so what it looks like is what I need to do is... How to do this. Because the moon's going to be right here. That's not a question. The moon is going to be right here. Or... we could have the tower coming out right here, and the moon be in that space right there. Which means that we would then have to move you. You're not gonna stand there, right? Yeah, you're not gonna be happy there. Here's your small room. Budgers, let me place the dang attic thingy, please. Come on. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. You can let me do this. You can be nice. You can be nice. I believe in you. Come on. I kind of believe in you. I'm losing faith. I want to believe in you. Okay. And then we have... the moon here. I mean, the moon can just be hanging there. That's fine. We can just have the moon hanging. Leave the moon hanging. I'm sure it won't mind. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine with that. Why would it be unhappy with that? I was gonna say, if anyone hasn't played Majora's Mask, they're probably incredibly confused, but even if they have, they're probably still confused. Okay, and this is definitely the clock tower. Is there stairs to clock tower? No, the stairs are around it. And there's like really colorful doors in front. I think this is it. We have clock tower. When does this room end? Well, the ladder's a bit stuck now, but I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's normal. That seems normal, guys. That seems normal. Okay. They're gonna be like, there's no furniture here. It's just a freaking moon. Why would we want this house? Okay. There you go. Alright. 2, 3. Got it. Alright, we're gonna actually go ahead. We're not gonna break all of you because we need some of you for the moon. There we go. Oops. Oops. Let me just fill that in real quick. There we go. That's fine. Okay, fine, frick. Frickin' wanting roofs over your bedrooms. So needy. Okay. We have double doors. Yes. Color? What color are the doors? Welcome in, Ghost Hunter. How are you? I'm trying. We did the Triforce outside. I'm trying to make Majora's Mask and Clocktown inside. Is that an ad? Oh no, it's Xenoblade X. Spoopy door. Well, to be fair, the door is supposed to actually be like really bright and colorful. I'm looking at it now. But let me save this image and add it to the thing with the moon. A little tired though. I feel that. Let's see. Let me add the image so you guys can see what I'm trying to envision. Another image. Browse. Okay, so like red, green, and like light oak. Yeah, no, I'm good. I think I just come down with the virus. No fun. Streaming the creative Zelda work has been sharing is caring. Has been giving me a boost in energy. But yeah, I look and feel a wee bit sick, so I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna have Anson. We're gonna have Anson do the talking today. I thought I could get a thingy where I could get him to move, but it looks like that's an additional like plugin that I have to try and download. I was really hoping to be like a VTuber, but just with Anson moving up and down. I still want to do that though. I still want to see if I can figure that out. So like anytime I just don't feel like doing a face cam, which isn't typically often, I can just have Anson going like every time I say something. Like doesn't have a mouth or anything. He's just like bobbing up and down. Like that's what I think that would be really funny. Okay. You found it at Sam's Club? Nice. Like I said, the first one is meh, and it is not a healthy relationship. The second one is a lot better. The first one is you can see the starting point of the heroine, which is basically a doormat. But she does grow. And the second book and third book are why people love the series. The first one's not bad by any means, but it's definitely like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Oh, they're fairies. Yes, they are fae. But they don't like fly or anything. Wait. Okay, wait, that's not technically true. Okay. Some of them do. About Sam's Club? I would read that. I would read that WhatsApp. To be honest. Fair. That's valid. Let's see if I can think of another one. To be clear, like, it's just an overall, like, species. There's still, like, you know, animals versus, like, you know, shifter ones versus magic ones versus ones who are actually similar to fairies. Yes, they do have another series of books, which is also really good. That's the one I read first, was, the one I recommended to you is the one for, older audiences. The other one is Throne of Glass, which is also a really good series. I will say, romance does not really happen until, like, book 3 in that one. Because that one is for a younger audience. Relatively so. Alright, yeah, send it then. I really enjoyed both series. Okay, so we can try and make Clocktown. I actually just started a new one. That I've apparently has pretty good reviews, called Fourth Wing, the Empyrean. So I just started that today. Supposedly it's supposed to be like a pretty good like romance, and like right now I'm over here like, I can't tell who the actual love interest is gonna be. Same universe? No, completely different author. But similar like genre of like fantasy. You know, similar genre, completely different universe. And both series I recommended are in 2 different universes as well. They are not related whatsoever. Anyway, back to what we're doing. Okay, so we need like an oak door with like some red on it. Okay. Red, bruh. Okay. What about metal coated in what? Red. Drab. That ain't it. Okay, that. Okay. Okay, we're almost there. Wait, and then we can make the door handles green. Bright green or dark green? Favorite color? Nice. Which shade? I'm very partial to purple and like a maroon color. Okay, so yeah, that green, and we'll go a little bit darker. Actually, that works. Okay. Alright, and then yellow wood seems pretty good, honestly. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of like that. Navy blue, nice. Blues are also really good. Both light green and dark green, nice. Dark green sweater. Yeah, I really like purple. And then like maroon. And then I think I'll go red and blue. Which make purple, which is funny. Okay, I think European's actually it. It's definitely not you, Fudger, it's you. Okay. Okay, so now we need to make room for the doors. It's okay. We don't need freaking. We don't need furniture in this house. It's fine. We gotta make room for the doors. Furniture is overrated. Crime Scene Cleaner? I've heard of it. I never played it. Have you? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's photos here. Oh, we don't need those. You playing it earlier? Nice. Is it fun? I was gonna say, yeah, is it gory? Here we go. Alright, and now we're gonna do sell. Oh, fudge off. We don't need this BS right now. Decent amount of blood is expected, okay. R, duplicate. Why you no let me place door? Oh, you fudgers. Looks like trash. Gotta mop it all up. Fair. So do they like call you after the murder? Is that like the story? Is like you're the cleanup crew? You're the one they call when you have a pet dog in it too? Oh gosh. When things go down. Who's your employer? Actually, yeah, that's the real question. Who the frick is your employer? Clean up after murders. It's like the mafia. Okay. For the criminal underworld, pretty much. Okay, so pretty much, yeah. Alright, here we go. So that way I'll be able to... trash. Okay. No, it has to go out this way because we need to be able to go. It's not gonna be a good entrance, okay? But it will exist. Like, the entire entrance hallway is gonna be blocked off because of these doors. But it's the price we pay for aesthetics. Okay. Let me throw the trash back out here. Alright. So... I'm thinking. Why, Ghost? Get a better view of this beauty. Actually, we'll go like one more out this way. Build! We need to make it seem more like a tower, and yeah, so that means it has to be like a little bit out from the wall. Okay. And then we're gonna do... you. And poor guy at the office. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be entertaining. Me. Talk to Anson. He's the face of the stream today. It was really his job to be entertaining. Don't look at me. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so in order to do this, I need a freaking ladder. I don't want to. We already got the door. We got the door already. We're good. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I can't figure out how the frick to use ladders in this game. Never mind, I figured it out. Okay, that one was easier. Some of the other ones are more difficult. I can't figure out how to use, like, the gym ladder. Oh, maybe that's because it belongs in a gym and we can't actually work out in the game. You know, maybe reading could be helpful. Nah. Okay. Go. Wait, or we can just have this area not have access to the lower level and we have to go outside and go around to the other door. That would actually be really funny too. Because we already have to have stairs that lead up into the tower. Because we're gonna have Majora on the top. Okay. There you go. How does the tower look again? That's fine. Okay. Which means I need another ladder. Or just, oh, well, we can't get it. One sec. We're just gonna sneak around. Okay. How the frick do I get up there? I didn't think this through, okay? Okay, here's what we need to do. We need to do stair. Jump. Crouch. Jump. Nope, can't make it. Frick. Do it again. But just like 2 steps. Nope. Would you guys hire me to build your house? I feel like at the very least, I would be a comedic builder. Immediately, thank you, thank you. Okay, it's like, as long as you're just building it, not selling it, because apparently I'm just murdering anyone who I sell it to. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not selling you guys the building. It's already been sold. Okay, that one's a... It's already been sold, I'm just renovating. There we go. What the frick do I... This is so not efficient. This is so not efficient. We can do a discount. Sure, yeah. You get a discount for lack of training, but having humor and insanity. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of a Reddit post I saw today. There was this dude who wanted a kitchen hood in his rental apartment, which, okay, fine, whatever. So apparently he asked the landlord if he could add one, and to be fair, in the Reddit post, he doesn't say if the landlord said yes or no, which I feel like that's a bit of a red flag, but you know. Anyway, so instead of going up through the way he was supposed to go, according to the people who actually knew what was going on, which was not me, he literally drilled through half of the cabinets and put like a 7-inch diameter, one of those metal hose thingies that, you know, you use for like washers and dryers, for like lint, for the pipe that it goes out of. He had like one of those running from the oven, from the hood, through half the cabinets, and then outside to like an outside wall. Mind you, this is like a 7-inch diameter circumference that he drilled 7-inch diameter holes through these cabinets that are now taking up over half the space. They're now taking up over half the space of each cabinet. And he went, "Do you think my landlord will be mad?" And everyone's like, "Yes. Yes. What the frick? This is atrocious." And then he also said, "Don't worry, guys, I can fix it. I'm a carpenter." So everyone's like, "It's okay, guys. He's a carpenter. He can fix it." It was like, damn. Why? Like, if you don't know how to do it the right way, you don't do it at all. That's just how it be. But the fact that it was a rental property, like, frick, can't we fix it? We can't fix it. Can we fix it? No, we can't? Oh, well, frick, I don't know what to do now. Wait, I got this. Okay. Okay, so if we do... like that. And then we fill in the hole. Fill that in. Let me in! Let me in! Boo! Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be like starting as soon as we walk in. Okay, well, then we're already at the roof. That's not gonna work. Oops, stole the carpet, it's fine. Okay, and we're gonna do... okay, well that's gonna... that might need to move a little bit, And then we make it worse by actually making this the tower and completely blocking off this wall. So we literally don't have access to the other part of the house. Unless we go outside and go to the other entrance. Because reminder, we're murdering the people who buy this house. We don't want them just to be normal Zelda fans. Like, they have to be a bit crazy. We're trying to rid the world of the people who we don't really want, like, in society. They can't just be normal people. Like the dude who bought the exhibitionist house, who was actually a recluse and liked the dark and staying in shadows, literally in his description. Like, so there's something not right there, because that was way too big of a difference between what he bought and what he said. Okay. Okay, how do I do this? Do we just put a ladder? I feel like I just put a freaking ladder. Wait, can I do this? Hello. Wait, but that's not gonna work because we need that to actually be a wall. We need to finish building the wall. There we go. That. Perfect. All in all, just another brick in the wall is so true. Wait, I know what to do. I'm dumb. What the frick? Well, not really, but I like to think I'm pretty smart. But let's see. That's just a closet, right? Who really needs closets nowadays? Okay. So the tower's gonna go. The top needs to be Majora. But that's the top of the tower. I'm trying to think how to do this. Okay, I think I go up, which is going to be difficult because I just got rid of the stairs. But we ignore that. Come on, buddy, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, come on. Your brain is going slightly crazy. Valid. Very valid. Oh my gosh, you guys want to know something crazy? Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see, there we go. Remove the space, perfect, thank you, I appreciate it. There we go, perfect. Pleasure doing business. Come again. Oh, anyway. Pecan bot! So true. I could have sworn I saw green. Where the frick was green? Let me figure out how to place these stairs, and then I will share what insane thing happened yesterday. Okay. What if I... That's because there's a room right there. Would this stay now? No, it still wouldn't work. You know, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're just gonna send it with that. I think we're just gonna have that be the latter. I don't think we need to overcomplicate this. Like, there's no way we're gonna get, like, a perfectly, like, 3-corner stairway in, like, these 5 blocks. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, cool. I was just checking to make sure that the person wasn't here before I, So I was just in a stream, you know, chilling. Like, you guys come here to like to chill out, you know. Nice, cozy streams. And I was watching a streamer yesterday. And let's just say that someone appeared in their chat. Who... Yeah. I was very shocked. There was someone in chat and I'm like, there's no way that's who I think it is. I went and checked my old messages. I was like, holy frick. It was my ex-fiance. My ex-fiance showed up in a chat that I was chatting in. Watching a stream I was watching. I was like, holy Yes! I know, right? I was engaged, yes. I was engaged for about a year. This time is called. When I first started streaming, I was engaged. We ended things last October. By which I mean I ended things because he couldn't find the gumption to leave his family like he said he would and, you know, move out of state with me after I'd already been there for 6 months. Just so you know, you don't really want to be with someone who can't actually make up their mind and do what they say they're going to do at the end of the day. So yeah, he shows up in chat and I'm like, no. I'm like, no. So me being a logical person, I'm like, I'm gonna go check to see who's there. I'm gonna go check to see how long they followed this person that I followed for like 2 years. And I'm like, no. You followed them like 2 weeks ago. Finders keepers, get the frick out. I didn't say that, but I'm thinking it. Like, nope. So as this is going on, I'm messaging all my friends. And I'm messaging my friends, I'm like, guys, you'll never believe who just effing showed up in a chat I was chatting in. And they're like, no way. So it's like sending them like the message they were sent. I was like, should I send it back? So I just sent them back with like an ad being like, fancy seeing you here with like the staring emote. Because like it wasn't like we ended like great. But I was just like, no. He made me hella uncomfortable showing up in this chat randomly. Like, he needs to know I'm here too. I'm like, no. Like, I was about to fall asleep before I saw it. Okay, give him the side eye. Yeah, Look, I try not to be that vindictive of a person. There are very few people who I, like, legitimately have, like, anger towards. But it is mostly towards people who don't do what they say they're gonna do. But like, man, You left me alone in a new state by myself for 6 months because you didn't want to leave. Like, I don't... There's no other way that could have gone. Also, Mikey would have hated him. Was it cute at least? Honestly, no, not really. No, it was not a great proposal. I mean, it was cute because he stumbled over his words and we were like outside and he said stuff and I couldn't see it. We were outside looking at the stars and I was like, I can't see what you're doing. So it was really freaking funny because I couldn't see what he was doing. He was like, do you like the ring? I'm like, I can't freaking... So that was pretty funny. It was a good laugh. But no, I did ask him how he was doing because I was just like I was a bit curious. Wanted to see if he would respond because notoriously known for trying to avoid conflict. He did anyway. I'm doing all right, and I'm like, you know, I'm doing okay given the circumstances. I'm like, you know, I would feel bad, but Arkansas, 6 months alone. I don't feel bad. But no, next boyfriend will have to be Mikey approved. And Mikey is a very strict judge of character. 6 months is crazy. 6 months of continuously, don't worry, I'm working on it. I'll be there in a month. Don't worry, I'm getting things figured out. 6 months of just consistent gaslighting that was just completely false. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. No fun. But anyway, so yeah, I was texting my friends and I'm like, this is insane. This is freaking crazy. I haven't talked to him in a year and he just shows up in a chat. Like, there cannot be that many people. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, I have much higher standards next time. But no, Mikey and I, plus side, that did help me finalize getting Mikey, though. I got him less than a month after. Speaking of which, what day is it? It's the 4th? In 4 days, it will have had Mikey for a year. Yeah. But, you know, it really wouldn't have worked out anyway because he really did not like dogs. I did not. I basically said, you send me back the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 poster I made you, and I will send you back the ring. That was my compromise. I did not care about it. I wanted my poster back. I wanted the poster that I spent like 30 hours making that had 4,800 shapes on it. Because in my mind, me giving that to him was a joint custody thing. And I'm like, no. You can keep everything else I made you. I want that one back. So that's the one that's behind me now. That's the one that's always behind me on my streams. Is the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 poster made out of acrylic marker with 4,300 shapes. Which is probably my favorite thing I've made. He got his hoodies in the ring. I got my poster. Yeah, my poster. I was like, nah, man, I want my coaster back. Okay, what are we doing? Sorry, I got distracted. Let's finish up this part. We got this. And it's stuck. Bruh. Bruh. Are you fudging with me? Let me in! Let me in! Yeah. I just wanted to share that insane, unlikely scenario that occurred. I've met people in chat that I've known in other streams. Well, I've done that too. But like, we haven't talked for a year. And I'm just scrolling through. I'm like, hold on a minute. Hold on. There's no way that's him. If you ever see ghosts randomly, I'll freak out. Oh yeah, I would absolutely freak out. And now, if I saw, like, I've seen other people in other streams have been like, oh, Doug emotes. Oh yeah, I know you from Doug stream. Or fancy seeing you here. But like, I don't know. Tub, imagine if just your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend randomly showed up in like my chat. Like, that's just a whole different level. It's cool when you see someone who you know somewhere else. When you like the person. Or, you know, or amiable. Immediately leaving it depressed for another 4 years. Valid. Valid. But yeah, no, if I saw you guys in a different chat, I'd be like, hey. If I saw any of my real life friends in a different chat, I'd be like, hey. Sees X in a different chat, who thinks did not end well with. Nah. Get over heartbreak. Mine was a slow acceptance of realizing that it was never gonna happen. It really just depends on like how it ends. Because like a bunch of my relationships have been like long distance. Like, so they started in person, but, you know, ended up being long distance. You know, like, one just grew apart. The other, because they're flake. And those are the only two, like, major ones I've had. But, yeah, no, it's rough. I think you just kind of got to figure out, like, what it is you want to be separated from someone else. Which is what I've been figuring out, like, this past year. Like, you want to go back in the dating world? Not really, no. let it happen naturally, or maybe get a dating website in a couple of years or something. But right now I'm just enjoying being me without and having my friends and not having my time eaten up by a relationship that both sides are not equally into. I think a lot of it, you got to think of the bright sides of what you can now do that you couldn't before. Like more time with friends, or more time for hobbies. And things like that. That helped me a lot. Okay, how the fuck did I get up here? Like right after my breakup, I started streaming more, and I got Mikey within like a month. Granted, I was already planning on getting Mikey, but he absolutely helped. It was like right after it, and like, you know, because your friends can tell when you're like depressed, right? Like they can tell like when you're sad. He was the cheerleader in the relationship. Ah, I got it. I get you. Yeah, no, it's always hard. But yeah, no, you know, like how your friends can like always kind of tell. So it was like day 2 of having Mikey, and I'm like on a call with my friends, and Mikey hops up onto a reclining chair, a rocking chair I have, and he freaks out because it starts moving and like jumps off. I'm just dying laughing. And both my friends just, at the same time, they look at each other and they go, she needed that dog. She needed that dog so bad. I'm like, damn. Wait, also, what the frick is this? Why are there 2 bathrooms right here? I'm like, dang, even my friends noticed. Because like I have a lot of friends, it's just that none of them like live here now, so we always communicate, you know, via text messages and calls and games. Like when I was in Arkansas, I didn't really have my own support system. Make a hole through the wall so you can make like perfect. Because I'm just I'm slow to make friends. So it was like I finally started to make a friend until everything went down and I had to move back. But it's like, well, anyway, time to go home. But yeah, no, like living on your own in a brand new place without a support system is lonely. That's why I'm like now typically looking locally, because I don't want to live that far away again. At least not anytime soon. Like I want to be able to come back and see the puppies. And now Mikey has a taste of the good life of having a yard. Like, I have to be able to visit like once every 2 weeks. No shot. I do need to make a hole through the wall, though. Can I... That's a really big hole, though. One sec. Actually, where's the eye level? Also, we can't even fit in here. It's so tight quarters. We can't even fit. This is ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Wait. Can I just say that this bathroom freaking sucks? These bathrooms suck! Whoa. Walking distance from the bed. True. There we go, now we can see him. If I hop up. Hello, neighbor. Is anyone home? Hello. Okay. Okay, and then we go up here, and then Majora's Mask is going to be in here. We'll just put this for a reminder. Bathroom from Little Nightmares. Never played it. So this is where we're gonna meet Majora. And this could be on top of the clock tower. Okay, which means that we now can break this. Because this is not, because we're on top of the clock tower. I do feel like because we're on top of the clock tower, I think we need to finish building this. It's too weird. Like, the clock tower can go out some, but it's not going to go out all the way to the roof. Probably. Maybe. Let's finish breaking this. Okay. Guess we're gonna break that. Break. Oh, I forgot I did that. Brick. Let me in! My leg! Okay, now we're gonna do build. Perfect. Okay, and now... What's the biggest clock they got? Whatever clock they have is going to be too small. That's probably the biggest one. Crouch. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like in the very like middle. Yeah, it ain't in the middle. No, wrong ladder. There we go. Alright, let's finish decorating clock tower and then bed. That is the plan. Clock tower, bed. Okay, let's look at these colors. Okay, so outer part of the clock tower is supposed to be like mossy stone. Okay. Stone. Okay, fine. We'll go to... No. Where is it? Surface finish? Raw material. You? Nah, you're raw cinder blocks. That ain't it. No. Can't change the size. No. Okay, I think it's between... It's not you. I think it's between you and you. Maybe you. Or just you. What do we think? That one could be a pretty good match. That one has the kind of like raw stone, like mossy look. And is about the right size. I think the other ones are just, they're too polished. You like it? Alright, good enough for me. Purchase. Story of my life. Okay. Let's see. Got you. Oh, fudge. That's fine. Let's grab you. Okay. Let me see what the shape of the top of the tower is. Oh, it's supposed to be round. something with that. We can do, because where does it start? So we just like the very top, so like the top 3 rows. So if we have one that goes out like that. Nope, not you. There we go. Now that goes. Nope. Now. There we go. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Kind of. Sort of. Okay. Wait. Don't I have a roof? Wait, isn't there also a rotunda thing? I don't think that's what I meant. I don't think that's what I meant. That'd be really funny though, but that's not what I meant. Can I?
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so if we do... I just want to break the 1 though. Does that look like I just broke 1, Fudger? No? Because I didn't! Okay. Brick. Okay. What? There we go. Okay, that's actually not gonna work. Yeah, screw it. Okay. Okay, move over here. Open it back up. Okay. And then go out like this. Wait, what? Where was I placing that? Where was I placing that? Probably not where I wanted it to go. Whoops. Fuck. All right. Go. Hmm. Wait. Let me in. If we do that, actually. Let me do up, up, up. Then we do. Okay, and then we go back up here. From outside, we break. Actually, I'm not sure if it was like that on the front side too. Probably not, actually. It probably only had... Let's see. Okay, no, it had a slight divot. It wasn't quite as... No, it still has the same divot. Okay. 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 Alright, now we do... build. Okay, go back out. Probably another 15 minutes or so. If I don't see you, have a good night, Ghost. Thank you for stopping by. More bodies to clean. He has to go clean up more bodies. Oh gosh. Let me in! You as well. Okay, Okay, so... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure we actually need... I'm not sure we actually need that jutting out now. Now that we're gonna fix the... Frick, come here. Nope, move. Nope, wrong thing. Ah, so much stuff, not enough space. Okay. No, yeah. Okay. Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna break you. I don't think you're necessary now. I think your existence is irrelevant. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think that looks pretty cool. Let me finish filling it out actually real quick. Let's see. I like that shape more. Frick. Frick, I dropped it. There. Come here. Eek. Wait, what? What did I just climb on? Oh, couch. Eek. Let me in! Go. I should probably actually get rid of the corner piece. It's supposed to be round, therefore we shouldn't have a corner piece. Let me in! Come here. Crouch. Come on, crouch. Crouch. Punch. Okay, now we're gonna grab you. Okay. Now we're gonna grab you again. Carry you upstairs. Ladder, whatever it is. No place. Okay, and we're gonna say the tower actually ends like right here. Like, it's just the top's a wee bit larger for some reason. Because door. This house will be stubbing their toes daily. Not for long. Don't forget, as soon as they buy the house, we then invite them over for tea and put them in the murder mansion. And then collect the revenue. Yeah, they'll be stubbing their toe for like 2 days. Don't feel bad for them stubbing their toe. We're gonna kill them. What a sentence. What a sentence. Okay. There we go. That's definitely how that's supposed to go. Go. Nobody serves. Okay, fair enough. Valid. Very valid. We're not totally evil. You're right. You're right. Okay. So now. Go. D&D's going good. We have another session this Friday. We didn't have one last Friday because of Halloween. I did get a dog last time. I got a dog and his name is Bob. He is a spirit doggo. And we're currently surrounded by like 15 zombies that are trying to murder us all. After we met the gang that Jimmy led us to. And I kind of gave away info that would have been leverage, but I thought he might be helpful if we were helpful. But that was not the case. He was like, yeah, no, I'll tell you everything once you do as we already discussed what I said. And I was like, well, frick. Screw me for thinking you'd be helpful, frick. No tit for tat, but yeah, big ghost puppy. here. But yeah, despite the fact that Jimmy led us to a gang that may or may not try and kill us, and definitely doesn't have our best intentions at heart, my character trusts him with her life because he led her to puppy. So she has a bit of a blind spot for Jimmy. Which frankly, I mean, he led her to dog. Like, that's fair. Well, my characters tend to almost always be rogues. I've only ever done 2 D&D characters, and they've both been rogues. So my character is pretty freaking stealthy. That's why she has a box that she can do Metal Gear in. So she has a Metal Gear box that now, because I rolled a nat 20, gives her +1 to stealth whenever she wears it. And because she always walks around in the box, she's always wearing it. So yeah, my character's pretty high on stealth. She's more of the get up, stab, and run away type, or the shoot from a distance type. But she's also, like, very violent. I mean, you have, in order to get kicked out of your fairy realm by your parents because you're too violent, you have to be pretty freaking violent. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason her nickname's Stabitha. Or Stabby. That's pretty much what everyone addresses her as. Go. Okay. But yeah, we'll probably be back with a Minecraft D&D update on Friday, since that's when the next session is. I like giving the updates so that way if I ever forget what happens in D&D, I can go back and just watch one of the VODs. Your own personal login tree? Exactly. Hey Wolf, welcome in. How are you? We're just getting ready to wrap up. We're finishing Tower. Yeah, mine is not feeling too great. I'm doing pretty good. We've had a fun time. We were talking about the fact that the ex that I've talked about showed up in the chat I was in last night, and I was like, "Holy frick!" On a stream I was watching, he just showed up. And I was like, no. No. Checks follower age. She didn't swear. Did I swear? I don't actually know if I did. I swore to my friends. Like, there was a lot of curse words in those text messages. Like, guess which mother decided to show up? But yeah, no, that was crazy. Oh yeah, it was very interesting. Okay. 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 Yeah, no, he was very flaky. Had difficulty keeping doing what he said he would do. And Mikey wouldn't have liked him. Mikey has a very high bar for who I'm allowed to date. Mikey will like it out. Oh yeah. For the good boy. Awesome. Alright, so let's look at this from the outside. Not bad. That looks like a clock tower. And then we can, next time we can add in the fancy, like, colors and stuff on the front. Possibly. But you want to see the Triforce? We finished it. One side. Yeah, I saw his username in chat. So me being sufficiently surprised and shocked, added him and said, "Fancy seeing you here with his staring eyes." Didn't respond, but and then because I was curious and I haven't talked to him in like a year, it's like I'm not gonna freaking text him because it was like we ended on great terms. I was like, but I wanted him to know I was there too, so he would be just as uncomfortable as I was. True. That was also an option, but it was just too good of an opportunity. Never had one of the... Got it, Wolf. Understandable. To be clear, I've only had this towering bigness for the both of us. Exactly. Like, bro, I checked your follower age. You followed this dude for 2 weeks. I followed him for 2 years. I was here first. Dibs, get out. No, leave. I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. Okay. I did ask him how he was doing because I was just, you know, curious. And he said, okay, given the circumstances. And I'm like, oh, darn, I feel so bad for you. You know who else was doing just okay? Me, when I was alone in Arkansas for 6 months because you couldn't get up the nerve to move away. So, like, Yeah. I'm not typically that vindictive of a person, but damn. It was a good therapy session. It was. It was. Like, my friends knew what was up when I actually sent a curse word in our group chat. Like, all caps. Guess what showed up? In my comfort stream watch. No, but yeah, no, that was very interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did not chat again. And I'll be okay with that. No, that's only been the topic of stream for like the past 45 minutes? I'm trying to remember what we were talking about before. Oh, we were talking about fun buildings and stuff. To be honest, I don't remember what the topic was before. We were bouncing around. Yeah, Triforce. Anson is me today. Because I didn't feel so good, so I didn't want to do face cam stuff. So, Anson's me. I was trying to see if I could get him to move up and down, but it looks like I have to do like some downloads and stuff for it. Because it'd be really funny to have like an Anson like fake VTuber model where he just like does this every time I talk. During the rare occasion I'm sick. So like anytime I talk, he would be like bobbing up and down. I think it'd be really funny. I would like to do that. So I'll see if I can get that figured out some next little bit. So probably another Anson chill stream on Wednesday, depending on how I'm feeling, and then we'll get back to New Vegas over the weekend. Biggest cam and all. But yeah, I am tired. We got the Triforce done. We got a tower in here. We got a clock tower. And we're gonna add the moon later on. But yeah, I am going to bed. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and hope you guys have a good rest of your night. See you guys again later.